Hi. Okay, time for a bit of an update. I promise my videos will get slightly better because I mean, really, there's no way but up at this point because me making videos in the car on my lunch break is not the most entertaining thing. But anyway, the purpose of my video is just to update. Today is Thursday, April 24th. Yeah, April 24th. And yeah, so this past week I lost 0.6. Hopefully you guys can hear me because they're over there cutting the lawn. So hopefully you can hear me. Yeah, so this past week I lost 0.6 and my new total is 20.4. I'm not thrilled about 0.6, obviously, but it's cool because last week I went out to dinner to the Melting Pot for my 2-year wedding anniversary. So, and I really enjoyed myself there. I didn't really limit myself because, I mean, I don't go out to dinner a lot. And it's one of my favorite restaurants. So to lose 0.6, and then I went out to dinner there, it's kind of like, okay, we'll go with it. So yeah, I lost 0.6. And at the end of the day, it all adds up. So as long as the scale is going the correct direction, which is down, it's all good. I've been walking. And I've said it that I get up twice a morning and walk. I'm up to 30 minutes. And I increase my pace gradually when I'm walking, as well as increase the incline. I'm not running, nor is the incline like super steep, but it's better than where I've been. And actually just the other day when I was increasing the speed and I was walking for longer, I thought to myself, like, I'm actually improving, because when I first started about a month or so ago, my pace was way lower and I was only able to walk for like 15-20 minutes, and I'm up to 30 minutes. So that's a good thing. And like I said, I am going on a vacation in September to Las Vegas. And there is a lot of walking in Las Vegas. That is my biggest motivator right now for walking, is Las Vegas. There's crazy amounts of walking. And I need to strengthen my ankle, and I need to just be able to just walk the strip and, you know, not be about to pass out. So, huge motivator. Plus also I love mall walking. I've been doing that on the weekends, and my favorite mall here is a really huge mall, and one time around is a mile. I think I've mentioned this before, but one time around is a mile, and I find myself being able to like increase my speed a little bit more. I'm not as tired going around. My knees hurt a little less. So I'm getting there. I'm getting back to where I want to be. So I'm very happy about that. Also, I know in my last video, I was saying my Fitbit was not working, and it never did work correctly. I got it to work again for one day. I think it was the day I made the video. My friend at work, she like charged it, and she was like helping me out, and it seemed like it was user error, like it was me. But it never worked after that day. And I was just like so ticked off. But then I took it back. I exchanged it a couple of days ago. And I have my new Fitbit. And you see I'm at 5 dots, which means I have reached my goal for the day because I woke up early and I walked. And it really is awesome. I love it. It is a really good motivator. Even yesterday, the first time ever, and I've worked at my job for a very like a decade of working here, I've never felt compelled to leave work and find somewhere just to go and walk. And I don't work in the best area, I'm not gonna lie. The area I work in is it's not the best, but you know, it's where my job is. And so the first park I went to, there really wasn't a lot of people around. It's on the outskirts of uptown, and there just wasn't a lot of people. And I was like, I do not want to die today. Like, I work in news. I know I've said this before, but I was like, I don't want to die. I took a picture of my surroundings on my cell phone. Like, I'm really like that person. Like, well, if they find my body, then they'll know. And then it uploaded to my why am I telling you guys this? Anyway, so I was there and I left because I was like, I do not want to die just because I'm trying to walk. So I drove around a little bit more and I found another park that actually had people, like nice, safe looking people. They were playing with their kids, and so I got out and I probably looked like a creeper because I don't have a kid and it was a park. I hope I didn't. But anyway, so I was walking around the park and it was like really awesome because instead of sitting in my car, which is what I'm doing today, but the reason I'm sitting in my car is because I walked this morning. So I was just trying to balance it out. Like, well, if I walk in the morning, then I will not try to walk at lunch. But if I don't walk in the morning, then so I'm trying to work my way up to at least 5 days a week of walking with all that said. But it was the Fitbit that motivated me because I want to hit my goals. And I know, generally speaking, the goal is 10,000 steps a day. But I'm a realistic person and I'm not trying to, I can't think of the word. I'm not trying to defeat myself before I actually really put my heart into it. So I lowered my steps to 5,000, and my goal every day is 5,000. And so far, every day I've been hitting it. So I said next week, I'll bump it up 2,000. I'm just going to keep bumping it up slowly until I reach 10,000. I feel like I want to be realistic, but I don't want to set myself up for failure because it feels good for this little thing. When you reach your goal for the day, it like buzzes and it lights up. And when you log online to your little thing, it'll say hooray. And then you'll get, because I have the app on my phone, it'll send me like a little message. And like yesterday, I went really like far over because I had a lot going on. So I went really far over my steps, and it sent me like a little message that said like something about being an overachiever. It just made my day. Like I was like, thanks, I'm an overachiever. Even though I really wasn't trying to aim for that many steps. It was just a busy day, but I like it. And also it tracks your sleep. So that was really cool because I see I'm getting about 6.5 hours of sleep per night, which is not sufficient. So for the last couple of nights, I've been making myself go to sleep earlier so I can get closer to 8 hours because it's really unacceptable to get 6.5 hours of sleep when there's really no excuse. I could just go to bed sooner and just not watch that other TV show. Like, I mean, the TV show will still be there the next day. As a TV addict, that's hard to hear, but anyway, so things are pretty good. I am loving the Fitbit. I know I was very upset about it last time, but I am loving it. It's awesome. I never thought it was a bad product. I just figured the one I had was bad, and it's true. And I took it back, and Target didn't have a problem with me taking it back, so that's good. I was like, do not tell me I cannot bring this sucker back because it's $100, but it's awesome. It's cool, and I love the fact that all day long the Fitbit watches me. It's like I have a stalker on my arm in a good way. Like it tracks my calories beyond exercise. Like I don't eat those calories back, but it's just so cool to see. Like it's just like, oh yeah, this is cool. I want to get as many calories on here as I can. So I think it's so cool that like Fitbit syncs up with MyFitnessPal. I think it's the coolest thing ever. So way to go to both of them for doing that. Like, love it. Best purchase I've made all year. Well, one of the best purchases I've made all year. Yeah. So that's about it. Lost 0.6. I'm walking. Oh, one last thing. Saturday, yes, this Saturday, I am participating in a 3K walk. I participated last year, but I think I mentioned it in a video last year as well. But it's it's an ALS walk. It's to benefit ALS or Lou Gehrig's disease, which is what my mother died of about 3 years ago. And so that walk is Saturday. It's the day before her birthday. Last year was actually on her birthday, which was so cool. And I've been working really hard to, you know, try to raise money. I've had some really generous friends who have contributed, as well as my generous husband and myself. And I have some friends who are walking with me, and my sister's walking with me. And that was another reason I've been wanting to increase my walking, just because I knew that this 3K was coming. And I understand with this 3K, it's not about like walking, running, that sort of thing. It's about the giving part. It's about the raising money part, because it's for a fantastic cause. I mean, the ALS Association personally touched my family, because not only do they do research, they also help the families. They had, you know, people come in and sit with ALS patients. They have people come in and relieve the family by like going to the grocery store, or having nursing coming in, or just having someone like clean up, because it's really hard taking care of an ALS patient once they hit a certain point. So it is a fabulous, fabulous, fabulous cause. So if you know anyone participating in the ALS walk in your area, or you could participate, I totally suggest it, because it is an amazing, amazing cause for such a awful, awful terminal disease. So with all that said, I'm very excited to be walking, and raise a little bit of money for that. So that's something to look forward to, and I do plan on doing it like every year, because it's a cause that's like near and dear to me. So anyway, I suppose that's it. So this is a little longer than usual, so I apologize. But if you got through the whole video, thank you so much. And I'll see you guys next week. So bye.